Hello, so I'm PC Andy Steventon from the Warwickshire Rural Crime Team. Here today with PC Kate Taylor and PC Andy Hoey. Just going to be doing a very short video in relation to people purchasing second-hand caravans, how to make sure that they're not buying a caravan that's potentially stolen, and also how to protect their purchase once you've got it home. So hopefully we'll go through some things and it'll be useful for people. So I've come today to Broad Lane Leisure in Kenilworth. They've very kindly given us a second-hand caravan for us to go round and show you some very specific items that you need to be checking before you purchase your own caravan and hand over your hard-earned cash. So we're just going to go through some of those items now.
When looking at buying a caravan, a good place to check is the hitch lock. So what you're looking for is for any cut marks, scorch marks or burn marks around the hitch, just to suggest that it may have been tampered with before or replaced. So that's the kind of thing you look for on the hitch.
Another important area to check before you purchase any caravan is that the Cris number, which should be on all reasonably new caravans, hasn't been removed or scrubbed out or tampered with in any way. Sometimes we found offenders that have been adjusting end digits, so it's always worth just checking every number on every window. That number will also correspond to several other numbers around the caravan, like down by the door you'll have the same VIN number or Cris number registered here, and also on the chassis rails underneath the caravan, and also at the hitch. On some caravans you'll also have on the A-frame of the hitch there'll be the same VIN numbers cut into the side of there. You need to be checking those to make sure they haven't been ground off or rubbed off in any way, shape or form, as we have found caravans that have had that. Whilst you're doing that, it's worth doing the check with Cris. Costs about £15 to check that number with them, and they will tell you whether that caravan has previously been stolen, or also whether it's got any outstanding finance. So it's a very worthwhile check doing just to protect yourself.
Okay, so another part we want to be inspecting are the alloy wheels. We want to try and make sure that it's got the original alloy wheel on that corresponds to the caravan, and also we want to be checking for any damage to the alloys, such as burn marks, scorch marks, cut marks, which may suggest that a wheel clamp has previously been forcibly removed.
Okay, so we've checked those little things on the outside, the Cris number, the hitch lock and the wheels, to make sure that there's no abnormalities with those, and we're happy with those. So at this point we're going to go into the caravan and have a look at some things that you need to be checking in there as well. Firstly, the 12-volt battery supply. Now the battery will be on the outside of this caravan, and in different caravans they'll be in different locations. First off, you need to make sure that that battery is connected and working. Check the 12-volt systems. It is known that offenders will remove these 12-volt batteries so that they can try and defeat any trackers that are on board or anything like that. So as such, make sure it's got a 12-volt battery, make sure it's connected. Secondly, with the electronics, make sure that the main electronic fuse boards and any other components in here are in existence and they're here. They haven't been removed or ripped out. Again, some of these items potentially could have trackers in or work to power the trackers. So again, if this has been moved or adjusted, then leave it, walk away. Whilst also talking about onboard systems, some of the newer caravans have command and control units which enable you to do certain functionality on your mobile phone. So that's operating the temperature, but also potentially getting the location through an inbuilt GPS. If that's not here, this system's been removed or taken out, again, ask the question as to why. And the final thing really, and there's no easy way of saying it, is it too good to be true? If somebody is selling a £25,000 caravan and they're only looking for £10,000, you've got to ask yourself why. How are they asking you to pay for it? Is it cash only? Could it potentially be something you could pay via a bank transfer or a credit card, which gives you another level of protection? So you've checked all of the little items that we've mentioned. If you decided to buy the caravan, what do you, as the now new owner, need to do? First off, the Cris registration. You need to be going on the website to update the details on there so that you're down as the new owner, so that should the caravan be stolen, if officers check that number, it comes back to you and we can get the item back to you.
Most modern caravans are fitted with a tracker from the manufacturer. It's always best to update your details and also pay any subscription charges that may be associated with that tracker. We also recommend fitting a secondary tracker into the caravan.
Right, once your caravan's in storage then, you want to be thinking about some extra security products just to keep it safe as best as possible. You want to consider getting a hitch lock and a wheel clamp. You want to be looking for something that's going to be approved by your insurers. If storing at your home address, maybe consider something on the driveway such as a security post and then CCTV cameras that are going to overlook it also.
So on behalf of the Warwickshire Rural Crime Team, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it helps. We will include some links below to all of the different registration companies and some products that are secure by design to fit to your caravan. Thank you.